The continent-wide pact consolidates a market of 1.2 billion people and a combined GDP of $2.5 trillion. Because of the AfCFTA, Africa's manufacturing output is expected to double to $1 trillion, creating 14 million jobs by 2025. The AfCFTA agreement initially requires members to remove 90% tariffs from goods, allowing free access to commodities, goods and services across the continent. Responding to a question by City Business News on the continent-wide trade agreement, Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, said local firms need to take advantage of the quota-free regime to benefit.
Profits. I mean, this is really looking at free trade among African countries. So we expect that Ghanaian businesses will take advantage of the quota-free, duty-free exports to other countries, and other countries will also take advantage of that to try to export to Ghana. At the end of the day, I mean, these trade flows will depend on the competitiveness of the various economies. This is really what would eventually determine who benefits from this free trade area. So it's important that we run a very competitive economy with low costs, exchange rate stability. All of that would help us, you know, in a sense, have an advantage over our competitors in terms of the type of exports that we undertake.
Dr. Addison also stated that the country's balance of trade will also be improved if local firms strengthen their capacities to boost exports from Ghana to other African countries. Data from the Bank of Ghana indicates that the country's trade balance at the end of the third quarter was $549 million compared to $147 million at the end of the second quarter and $849 million at the end of the first quarter.
If we compete effectively, that should help us strengthen our balance of payments. It would only mean that the exports would pick up. If we don't compete effectively and we lose exports to imports, then obviously our balance of trade would also, reflect that deterioration. So this is the time to make sure that we exports to the African countries, perform very strongly.